What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to pick my top 10 earbuds for the first half of 2024. Trust me, I have a gang of them here on the table. This was pretty painstaking but fun to come up with. And let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start off with our honorable mentions. These ones I've deemed were worthy of being on the list, but for some reason did not make it. Let me know what you guys think of these honorable mentions in the comment section. There's a bunch of them that I could put in, but I'm only going to do just a few. So let's get to it. First, let me go ahead and give honorable mentions to one that doesn't really get any shine anymore, or hardly ever got any shine as far as I'm concerned. And that is the Philips TA8506 earbuds. Now, these are really good earbuds, low key. They just didn't make the cut for me, but man, these do sound great. They got good bass, runs LDAC, just a very good sound out of these, but they just didn't make the cut for me on this one, but I definitely wanted to give them some honorable mentions. All right, also, another one that doesn't get a lot of shine, but I want to put on there, I can't get Bear Dynamic Freebirds. I don't know why I stumbled over that, but man, these are good. These are really good too. My thing is, I just wish these guys had multi-point and an actual EQ that you can adjust. But other than that, these are really great too, and I wanted to make sure they got some shine as well. All right. Also, some other honorable mentions real quick. We've got the Bang & Olufsen brand, the EQs and the EXs. Let me pull these guys out. Now, the EQs were my top earbuds a couple years ago, but compared to the stuff that came in after them, they really do sound. They got great vocal clarity and everything. They just are not loud enough. They just don't get that loud for me. But the bass is there, noise cancellation is there. I just wish their overall natural volume was louder. So I'll give them honorable mentions as well. The EXs, I'm giving them props on there. I know a lot of people love these earbuds. The bass on these is bad in my opinion. The ANC non-existent, but I'll give them honorable mentions anyway because mainly because the EQs were that good, and I was really hoping that these were improved, and they really let me down in my opinion. But I'll give them honorable mentions because of the EQs as well. All right, so you got them. Let's go ahead and move on. Another one who didn't quite make the cut, the Audio-Technica ATH-TWX9s. Big shout out to them. And let's see, one more. There's a whole gang of them over here I'm sitting here looking at. I got one more here we're going to give honorable mentions to. And let's go ahead and give them to, let's see. All right, we'll go with the Cambridge Audio Melamania M100s. My best audiophile headphone earbud, but just did not make the cut here on these ones. All right, so these are my honorable mentions. Let me slide these down. For my top 10 earbuds, trust me, I have a whole gang of other ones over here that I could give honorable mentions to, but I'm just going to focus on these guys. Let's continue. All right, let's go ahead and jump into my top 10. Now, there has been some shuffling going on within that ranking. Some new ones jumping into the top 10, some falling out, some dropping down in ranking. It's been a whole bunch. It's been a lot of fun, but still, let's go ahead and dive in. I'll show you what I mean. All right, at number 10, they've dropped down a couple ticks from last year. They will be the Jabra Elite 10s and Elite 8 Actives. All right, I'll put both of these in there in that at that number 10 spot. I think they both sound good, but again, compared to the ones that come up after these, I think these guys kind of fall to the side here. All right, so that they're at number 10. At number 9, this one jumped in, and I really couldn't deny it. And I'm glad that they are made my top 10. These are the Realme Buds Air 5 Pros. Very good sounding earbuds. Really enjoy them. Let me go ahead and close these down in case they start playing music. And it's just really, really, really good. And they broke into my top 10. And that's tough to do because I'm really, really nitpicky when it comes to them. Yes, I know the Air 6 Pros have been released. I do have them coming next week. So stay tuned for that unboxing and review and head-to-head between these. But right now, at number 9, the Air 5 Pros. All right. Now, going in at number 7, at number 8, these guys fell off. They come back, and I had to, they stay in there, but they don't move up. Like, I know a lot of people love these, and they just don't do it. They just can't get higher for me. But I still keep in my rotation. They are the Technics EAH-AZ80s. All right. I know people say these are really good earbuds, and they are. They get burned in. They sound great, but I just have a problem with the bass on these. I really do. And the vocal clarity is okay. It's good. But again, that bass, I have a problem with it. It's not as powerful. It's not as punchy as I would like it. But they still make my top 10 at number 8. All right. So that's the AZ80s. At number 7, we got another one that jumped in that should, in my opinion, I ain't say jumped in, but they're still in from last year. And I really am glad. I really do like them. I can't wait. I hope they do an update to give these guys multi-point, but I don't think that's going to happen. Hopefully they do. And these are the Soundpeats Opera05s. Now, the triple driver setup on these is great. It gives you that great bass. Very, very powerful running LDAC. And, man, this has the bass that I wish the AZ80s had. But, again, the only thing that keeps them from breaking up higher in my rankings is the vocal clarity when it comes to, your spoken word or your acapella sounds. But, man, the bass on these is incredible. So, all right, so that's the Opera 05s at number 7. At number 6, now these are my favorite ones to wear daily. I mean, I like wearing all of these. I like using all of them that I have, but these are my favorite to wear. These are the Sony WF-1000XM5s. Now, the one reason why these guys do not break into the top 5 in my list is because of the vocal clarity. All right, again, that's another one of those that has great bass. Of course, we already know about the noise canceling on these is second to none, up there with Bose QuietComfort Ultras, but just the vocal clarity just is not as crisp or as clear as I would like it. But still, again, my favorite earbuds to wear. They coming in at number 6. All right. So now that takes us. These are my bottom 10, my bottom 5 of the top 10. All right. So let me slide these over a little bit. Try to keep everybody in frame here. All right. So let's go ahead and get into my top 5. All right. At number 5, we got the Sennheiser Momentum 4s. Now, a lot of people going to complain and everything about these as far as quality control wise, and I get it, but you cannot deny the sound out of these. The bass is really good. It's just good. It doesn't have that pounding bass, but it gives me a great balance, vocals and bass, and they just sound really, really good. They come in at number 5 on my list here. All right. So that's the Momentum 4s. At number, I was at number 4. They got me all mixed up there. At number 4, we have the Bose QuietComfort Ultras. Now, again, great bass, great sound, especially when you throw that immersive mode on. It is phenomenal. But again, they suffer when it comes to the rest of the guys above them. They suffer from vocal clarity as well. There's not as crisp as I like. Well, at least it's not as crisp as the ones up top above them. But man, these are really good. Like I said, especially if you put that, once you get that immersive mode on, it takes you somewhere else. So that is the QuietComfort Ultras coming in at number 4. At number 3, we got the Masculine Dynamics NW09s. I mean, these are stay at a solid 3. They will. I don't know if they'll fall, but they just based on the 3 up top, the ones I got up top, these guys can't go any further. These guys are really solid earbuds, great balance between bass and vocals, but I got a little bit more vocal clarity out of these than I did out of the Ultras, and that's the reason why I put them in over top of the Bose. All right, so they come in at number 3, the MW09s. At number 2 and number 1, now this is where I had a lot of my problems. This is where I had a lot of my problems between these earbuds, okay? Any one of these could be 1, 2, or 3. Any one. However, after long periods of listening and everything like that between these earbuds, I've come up with this one here, and I really cannot shake it, but it is what it is. So at number 2, they came in, they stopped, they dropped a spot for me. After a little bit of more listening and everything like that, these guys dropped down a spot, but still one of the best. They are the Devialet Gemini 2s. All right. Again, these guys came in when they dropped. They did right at the end of the year. They were my number 1 earbud in my collection. But once I started doing all the testing for all these videos and everything like that, this was the last testing that I did for my top 10, and great sound, great bass, excellent balance. The vocals, yes, chef's kiss, but I just think that they might have fell off just a little bit from my top earbuds here. So at number 2, we have the Devialet Gemini 2s. All right. Now, at number 1, lay that way so you can see. At number 1 here, we got a tie because I cannot for the life of me separate these two. All right. So I'm just going to go with 1A. 1A being the status between 3A and C's. All right. These are, I consider 1A in this category. Triple driver, fantastic tuning on these. The bass, the vocal clarity, top notch. ANC definitely in the top 5 as far as effectiveness, strength, and everything. Really, really good. But I give these the 1A on my list here. So at number 1A, status between 3A and C's. And at number 1, we have the Denon PerL Pro. I mean, what can you say about these? I got stuff all on them. What can you say about these? These, again, they went up. They've been at the top of my list. They dropped down to number 2 last year when the Gemini 2s released. But then after going back and doing some more, more listening, song to song, various different settings and everything like that, these guys came out the absolute best. Great top 5 in noise canceling, in my opinion. But man, just the clarity of sound when it comes to the vocals and spoken word and the bass, it's so good. And the fact that you got the different settings and everything you can do, your personalized setting, you can do the Pro Equalizer. You got so many ways to but these just sound great all around. So these is my number one earbud of so far of the first half of 2024. So there you have it. All right. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. My top 10 earbuds for the first half of 2024. This has been a lot of fun. Like I said, there's been a lot of shuffling going on with these. I know there's going other earbuds out there that's going to be coming out. Like I said, I got the realme Buzz Air 6 Pros coming, so they might crack in later in the second half. Top 10 videos. They might even be in there. Hopefully, I'm working on trying to get my hands on the Noble Focus Prestige and Triumphs. I really want to try to get my hands on both of them, get them in. Hopefully, Bang & Olufsen will release a new earbud or an updated EQ. I really wanted to do an updated EQ earbud. I really do. And I hope they do release something like that. Let me see. I don't know. I haven't heard too much about any other one. Of course, the Galaxy Buds, earbuds, the Galaxy earbuds from Samsung will be dropping here soon. So rest assured, they will be here on the channel as well. So you'll want to stay tuned to that. As soon as they're released, I'll be bringing them into the fold as well. So we're going to have a lot of fun. I know I wanted to do this live stream, but I got some things going on. And I wouldn't be able to do it. So, but I did want to make sure I get this video out to you guys for you to enjoy and comment on. We can go back and forth and stuff like that. Also, I just want to thank you guys for sticking with me. We're closing in on 5,000 subscribers, which I am very blessed and I'm very, very humbled about. And I just wanted to thank you guys ahead of time. If just in case we hit that mark before my next video comes out, I want to thank you guys in advance. And I'm very humbled that you guys believe in me and this channel to subscribe and join me on this journey as I continue to do this and broaden things out. As you can see, I'm doing the headphone reviews and everything like that as well. And I still got that Gauntlet series for the Sonos Ace headphones coming up. So make sure you stay tuned to that. Again, thanks a lot, guys, in advance. If you want to hit some, let me start over. If you like what you see here, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue this journey, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you guys are notified when videos like this and others drop. And I'll see you on the next one. Next up, headphones. Peace.